I saw you across the room looking for something you never done. So I talked.
Welcome back to another edition of the Cartoon Cookbook. This is where we come together and conceptualize a cartoon from start to finish. Kind of teach you all the ins and outs on how we go about thinking about cartoons and writing cartoons and animating cartoons. We are joined with the talented Constance Dizonno, who helped us with a cartoon cookbook a couple pods back, Haunch City, USA. So if you haven't checked that out, we'll link that in the description. Connie, welcome back to another episode.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Since you're the guest, I'm going to defer to you today. Is there an idea that you've been stewing on that would make for a really good cartoon?
No, you want to know something? So yesterday I had too much sugar. I bought a bunch of sugar stuff and I ate it, and then I had a nightmare last night, and it was just like, what if real monsters, like the premise of that, which is essentially Monsters Inc. too, or Monsters University, but real monsters, but like actually scary, you know?
So like a horror-filled cartoon.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Like I was thinking.
Oh, well, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Can this be? I mean, I guess you sort of said it. Well, didn't we say last cookbook we were going to attempt to do something for kids?
Oh, a kids
Am
cartoon?
I fucking this up?
No. You.
Because I mean, can that still be? Can we do well? But Our Real Monsters is monsters for kids. So maybe we save that for the next one. Let's
Let's think about this one. What if we took a kid's book? Usually, the kids books that I've seen nowadays are to either teach you a lesson, like look both ways before crossing the street, or how to go pee pee and poo poo in the toilet, or just like a little friendly like elf Santa Claus book. Am I right? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what if we took a child lesson? It would still be a cartoon for kids. Like, don't tell a lie. You know, the simpler version is like, don't tell a lie, or else the lie goblin will come eat you, or something like that.
like Goosebumps type thing.
Kind of, but for kids, it's still very simplistic. The little kids are reading it in short little sentences, like Tommy went to sleep, Tommy told a lie, but something bad happened. So it's teaching them a lesson. Could that work as kind of a kid's cartoon?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like any story you have a good start if you're telling a lesson. Like, I feel like that could be applied to anything type thing, right?
Well, what is something that little kids? I'm imagining like what, 5 to 10 maybe, or like what age? What age range?
What are you
of
going
kids?
for here?
5 to 10 what? Oh,
Like age? Like yeah.
What kind of content though? I work with kids, so I can give you a pretty accurate.
Well, just like
then
the
use
age
those
should be.
skills right here. So, if
little
we're going to
kids'
make something for
cartoons,
monsters right now, give us a good lesson. You know?
Well, no, I don't know a good lesson. I was saying like the age bracket, like what the content should be for. Never mind.
the age bracket.
We'll go 5 to 10.
Yeah, 5 to 10 years old kids. What are we trying to teach them? You know, is it like eat your vegetables, brush your teeth?
A lot.
What do you have to teach kids?
Well, a lot.
To do your taxes?
Yeah.
I feel like 5 to 10 is usually just basic compliance, which is really bad. Just like if I'm like, hey, pause your video game, can you come take out the garbage? Like the skill is like, just listen the first time. So like, I don't know.
Take out. What about do your chores? Like listen.
Yeah, do your chores.
Listen to your parents and do your chores. So
I like that.
Brett, can you do me a favor? Draw our little. I feel like this is a good way to kind of start these. Draw our little like circle of a storytelling.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
So we got the story. We're gonna do what's the lesson then? Do your chores.
I feel like that's a good one. do your chores.
So, I mean, if this is going to be like a scary story, like or monsters, it should be do your chore. I mean, like do your chores or or this will happen. Scare kids.
Well, that's the thing, though. If it's for 5 to 10, it can't be too scary.
In my head, I'm thinking, fuck them. Let's just make it scary.
Well,
But
then
I guess
it
that's
just
the
wouldn't
hard
be.
part. Yeah.
Just wouldn't be for 5 to 10.
That's the hard part that we're dealing with right now. Okay.
So do your chores or
Or a monster will crawl into you and
no.
No, it has to be
We can't
like
tell
or a
kids
monster or a monster will eat your mommy or daddy.
okay, fine.
No, that's still okay.
Is that
You think
is that too
that's
bad,
still
Connie?
rough?
Is that too bad?
For like a 5-year-old, yeah.
All right, let's go a little bit.
I mean, I guess as long as you find out in the end, like your mom was never going to get eaten. Like you have to make
Sure.
it sweet enough
Yeah,
at the end where
Sure.
it doesn't matter.
Sure. Okay, do your chores or a monster will eat your parents.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good premise. So, we basically need a story that their parents get eaten because the kid didn't do his chores, right?
Yeah. That'll teach them the lesson.
So the
Ooh, what's the chore going to be?
it's got to be something funny. Let's
I know.
cleaning the toilet. I always hated doing that as a kid.
You had to clean the toilet as a
I'm doing
kid?
that as an adult.
Dude, Bill was taking huge grumpers and you had to go in and scrub it out?
Bro.
Yikes.
No one else had to clean the toilet.
Yikes. Ooh,
That is a yikes, dude. Let's do that one. Clean the
Okay.
toilets.
Okay, so
Jeez, Lisa had you working overtime, dude.
little kid has to clean the toilet.
Yeah. So this is as Brett's showing you, this is like the standard template of how we create or how most cartoons are created.
So we actually do. That's actually over here because he has to go into a task, So
Yeah.
so his regular daily life gets interrupted by this task.
So most little kids these days are playing video games.
He's
Okay.
playing video
He's
games.
playing video games. Our little dude, let's call him Little Reggie.
Little Reggie. Video game Reggie.
Little Reggie just fucking crushing. He's just getting #1 ranks on Fortnite.
would
all
this be
fucking
more
day.
interesting if I'm drawing it, or are we still going to finish this? This story?
We'll finish this little template right here, and then we'll go into drawing. This is so we don't lose focus and we know where the story needs to lead to. I feel like this is a good
different way of
exercise.
doing it, but okay, all right,
It
fine.
is. But I feel like sometimes this is a good way to show people outside of this. If you're stuck on an idea, create this little template and then branch off when you need to.
Okay, so video game Reggie, playing video games. Little kid has to clean the toilet. He doesn't
Doesn't
clean
want
the
to.
toilet.
Yeah.
Parents
And then
get
his
eaten.
Parents get eaten.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more.
it's gotta be sweeter somewhere.
Yes,
This is,
yeah.
For a
this is
5-year-old.
where, but this is just the standard template. Now we can, when Brett starts
Okay.
drawing, we can build the story.
Well, wait, is this? I don't think this is satisfying enough yet. Let's fuck this up a little bit. Video game Reggie has to clean the toilet. Doesn't want to. His parents get eating. Let's come up with a satisfying ending, though. Like it wasn't.
He actually slays the monster and like claws his parents out of the
yeah.
monster's corpse, and then he
defeats
even though
the
they're
monster
dead,
with
he
the
just-
toilet
but can he
brush.
do it some way? Can he defeat the monster by cleaning or
With
something?
the toilet brush?
With the toilet brush.
Like
how about
the
how about he
golden
drowns
toilet
the monster
brush.
in the toilet?
And
He
in
must
doing
flush it.
that,
Is it
he
a poo
cleans the
monster?
toilet.
Yeah,
Is it a poo monster?
So he fights monster, and in doing that, he cleans the toilet, therefore saving his parents.
We're gonna make this. I want to make this super R-rated though, with the parents' part saving them. Like he doesn't really save the parents; they're like dead corpses now that he just keeps on the couch while he plays video games.
Oh my goodness.
Well, all right. So I feel like there's stuff that needs
We can add
to
to
happen,
this.
but let's.
Yeah.
But that's a not a bad circle to start with
Not a
before
bad
we're
start.
drawing,
Not
right?
a bad start. Yep, I agree.
Okay.
So, as you can see, we got kind of basically a blueprint to follow, but where all the gaps are is where we can have a little fun, where we can mix in a little humor.
So this character, what do we want him to look like? We decided it was a boy, right? I mean, we
It
don't
didn't
have
have-
to. Doesn't have to be,
No,
but we
Connie,
said Reggie.
I want you to take the reins on this. What
What does he look like,
Want Reggie
Con?
to look like?
Well, this, you know what's funny? I just keep thinking, like, does it have to be a specific style?
No.
I keep thinking of two things.
Well, I have to draw it, so I mean,
I know.
don't all right.
Like I'm gonna describe it
All
like Captain Underpants, or like
what does he look like? I feel
or
like
like-
he's like
in Hilda, the
don't know what he
friend
looks
that's a boy, like with the little black eyes,
Yeah, he
little
just got
dots for eyes,
yeah.
and like and
Yeah,
then like a big
exactly.
round nose.
Dude, he's looking like Charlie Brown already.
Yeah,
Love it.
more. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Ooh, loving it. Yep.
what kind of hair does he have?
Let's maybe instead of hair he rocks like a pair of bunny ears or something. He's just one of them little
Can't
little
be
kids
bunny
like
ears
that.
though. That's Louise.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
What
yeah,
other
yeah.
animal are there?
Can't be a cat either
have
because
a
that's just
chicken
kind
head.
of weird. Oh, chicken
Oh,
head.
yeah.
I like
There we
that.
go. Love it. Perfect.
Wait, what? I don't even know what a chicken is.
Just make it.
So look,
Make it like I like what you're doing, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
just have it be like a hat almost with like
Like a beanie
some additional
almost. Yeah,
feathers.
yeah.
Beanie. Perfect.
perfect. Loving it.
All righty.
He's playing his little Game Boy. He's a retro kid. Actually, no, he's not. This is set in like 1994.
Oh, that was like a
Ooh.
PlayStation. Oh, there's like a PlayStation controller, right? Can that be?
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah.
The PS1. When was that?
This is one of those kids where it's back in the day, and his dad is like, pause this to go clean the toilet, or you got to go clean the toilet. But he's like, Dad, you know I can't fucking pause. Like, you know I can't pause right now. You're
Oh,
I just
yeah.
had this
saying
interaction
this. Yeah.
the other
Did
day
you?
with a 10-year-old. He was in a battle royale, and I was like, "Buddy, you got to pause it." And he's
you
like,
really can't pause.
I
that.
know. He was like, I cannot pause it. And I'm like, I understand. Can you just tell me? Let me finish this first. Like, so yeah, I get it. You can't pause.
Okay.
He can't pause. So he's
So-
in.
Well, then he gets disrupted by having to clean the toilet. Who tells him to clean the toilet?
Well, who would
Dad,
always tell
Mom?
you to clean? Who would always tell you to clean the toilet, Brett? Who was the person?
I wanted to be dad after he just took an unholy
yeah.
shit.
Oh, I have a very funny story with Bill and the toilet. We used to play video games way like late in the night. We should have been to bed a long time earlier.
Okay.
And we would invite our friend over, and he would sneak in, and we'd be playing all fucking night. Well, my dad just doesn't sleep, so I don't know why we thought it would be like a good idea to do this. But he would come down and not really kick him out. I mean, like we wouldn't listen to him. He'd be like,
Yeah.
get out, like Max, get out of here, like, and he'd be in his whitey tighties and be like, yeah, just one more game, and we wouldn't listen, And one time while this was happening, we accidentally plugged the toilet, and instead of saying instead of getting the plunger and fixing it, we just said fuck. We would yell oh, the toilet's plugged.
You didn't want to figure it out for yourself?
No, well, we're kids. We're assholes.
Oh, okay.
And then my dad comes down in his whitey tighties and is just screaming not at us, at the toilet, going, fuck, while plunging it.
Oh my God. See, and I want it to be the dad in this after he just took a bad
Yeah.
shit. But I want him same thing, the underwear, maybe a little stain on it, like maybe a
okay.
fly lingering somewhere. Just
He needs to be holding like a newspaper or something.
yes.
And then there needs to be where you see basically like almost like a half open door, and creeping from that door is like the smell lines, like just
yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
The
I lost
wiggly,
you.
stinky lines.
Okay, let's start easy. And so it's the dad that's like, hey, you
Yeah,
need to
because
go
the
clean
dad
toilet.
needs to someone needs to tell him to clean the toilet.
Yeah.
Or does he do? Well, no. Let's just make it simple.
Yeah, it should be the dad, and the dad's
Yeah.
just whitey tighties, top heavy shirt, crop top shirt. He's waving maybe a newspaper at him. Just finished reading the news. It's 1998.
I'm really liking it.
Yeah, he's got that
The
Chicago
Ditka. Yeah.
mustache.
Oh, it's
Loving it. So Brett's got the look down. He's got the fists in the air, waving at little Reggie like, hey, your one chore in this house that I put over your roof, or I put you under this roof and I've put food on the table, is clean the toilets. And little does Reggie know that his dad just got done taking the grumper from hell, basically.
the grumper. I've never
The
heard
grumper.
that word before, but I like it.
The grumper from hell.
It's like, hey, get in there and clean them toilets.
Yeah, he's got a Chicago accent, right?
Get in there, tree toilets,
So
Two tree toilets.
This
shits
is-
in the toilet.
this cartoon already has a little history that it's unofficially a cartoon about Brett's life. Bill coming in there, yeah, over exaggerated truth of Brett's life, playing little video games, getting yelled at to come clean the toilets. But it can't just be any toilet clean. We should get a scene of the bathroom, and it is just a mess in there. Like,
Yeah. Like public
Like-
restroom.
yeah,
But a
like
private
Reggie's
restroom.
dad went
wait.
everywhere except the toilet.
If we're telling, I mean, if the whole thing is do your chores or a monster will eat your parents, we need to somewhere establish like you better do that. Or
Well, we're getting there. We're getting
okay,
there.
all right.
Yeah, we're
So-
just setting
well, it's the
up
beginning of the
scene.
story, so it needs to sort of come in like
This is set
Well,
up.
he's saying go clean the toilet, and then we need to see like Reggie looking in the bathroom. And
Maybe there's a sibling that's just like teasing, like, yeah, if you don't eat it, and like it turns out to be true. Like, yeah, if you don't do your chores, a monster will really get your parents. But
Like-
you think
like
it's just a
this-
sibling teasing? You
he's
know what I'm
just
saying?
got poop splatter everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Like on the back of the rim of the toilet. Yeah, it's just fucking destroyed. And maybe it's the dad. Maybe it's the dad saying, Reggie, you got to clean this. And Reggie's like, I'm not fucking touching that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's always the parents that say the lesson. Parents are always like, well, if you don't brush your teeth, XYZ will happen. So the dad's like, well, if you don't clean that toilet, whatever monster
Right.
we create is going to eat me and your mom. They always
Right.
have a way of guilting kids into doing things.
They really do.
Is that right? Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah. So
Oh,
then
man.
Reggie
I
sees
like
this
that
disaster.
really big poop pile in the center.
That's- this is what I picture Brett walking into, having to clean this. So we just got a destroyed toilet. Like it's just a massacre in there.
Ooh.
all right.
And of course, no little kid is going to want to even. How does he even tackle such a task? Where would he even start? You know what I mean?
I just had like a pretty, I think, good idea.
Hit us. No, there's no bad ideas in this cartoon cookbook.
So also in addition to this shit toilet, he has like the world's worst toilet brush. Like he is just like there's nothing, like he's gonna go in bare hands essentially. So he goes on like he has to go find like this like toilet brush that will also kill the monster, you know? Like he needs to find like this good toilet brush to clean the toilet to kill the monster.
Look at that thing.
Because he has just like, the
I
Charlie
like
Brown
it.
tree of
I like it.
toilet brushes.
But if we're sticking with the goal,
yes.
that's almost you've now gone into almost like movie length. Like find,
I totally
find
did.
the
I did. I'm thinking about movies right now.
You're like we find the sword
go on
in
this
order for the
journey.
journey. Like we have one
Yeah.
goal right now, and it's
So
Okay, reel it in.
reel it in.
yeah,
Reel
reel
it
it
in.
in. Let's reel it
I
in.
mean, I like it.
I do like the tiny toilet brush.
Yeah. So obviously now it has to be our hero, Reggie, has to be like, no, I'm not cleaning that. I'm not. Dad, I'm not touching that. That looks like a real mess, Pops.
Yeah, do you think it's going to be like a defiant no or like an ambivalent no?
He looks like a kid that would be like, no thanks.
Yeah. Like he'd just be like, no, I'm playing
Exactly.
Fortnite. I'm squatted up.
No, thanks. Like not even looking at his dad. He's just not
Right.
even breaking contact from the screen, which I feel like is something Brett would have done as a child. No, thanks.
So, well, okay. We can immediately have his his distraction can be broken if a monster shows up and eats his parents, you know. But now we haven't established to the audience that we needed to establish somewhere earlier that if you don't do your chores, a monster will eat your parents.
Well,
so there
this
needs to be
is-
some type of introduction to that.
Where the dad comes in. He says no
Right.
thanks, and the dad is the one that says, well, if you don't clean the toilets, whatever cool name we think of for this monster will eat your mom and I.
Can you picture a guy with a Chicago accent saying that? I
If
feel like I
Ju-
can. I feel like there should be like a mom or something saying,
If
if
you don't clean this toilet, the monster's gonna eat your ma.
all right,
and
all right,
me."
we can do that. All right. Fucking monster will eat your mother.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting very like, what is that, Jersey?
Oh yeah, that's true. That
probably.
is so
Freaking
Jersey.
monster
I
will
don't-
eat you.
Yeah, that's not
It's
Chicago.
got to be
at
like,
all.
get
That's
in there and clean the toilet,
Finally,
or a
voice
monster
actor
will
on
eat your,
Cookbook.
or a
We got a
monster will
voice
eat your
actor.
mother.
Thank God Al is not here. You know, he would be doing that same thing.
Yeah, let's do it. It's all boys love their mothers, so let's do the dad say instead of
That's
eating the
so
parents,
true.
instead of doing the parents, if you don't go in there and clean it, the monster's gonna eat your mother.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah. Monster's going to eat your mother.
And then our hero initially has to believe that to be false, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
right.
just like,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
thanks. You know, doubles down on the no thanks.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, giving them big eyes.
Ooh.
I'm loving this dad's head, by the way.
Me too.
Oblong shape. He's got the mustache still.
Yeah, the mustache is my favorite part, I think. And the big, like, rounded
Yeah.
nose. I like that.
Say in your Chicago accent again that
Okay, hold on. Get in there and clean the toilet, or a monster will eat your ma.
Is that, you think that's something Bill would say, Brett?
no, but this is for the
I can
character.
picture my old neighbor saying
This
this.
is for the character.
My old neighbor was like your typical Chicago bear, go eat a Polish sausage, like that kind of guy. And I could definitely picture him saying that.
It is like, Connie, did you have to do chores growing up?
You know, that's the funny thing. I think I was supposed to. I don't know.
Pretty
if I
sure every
did.
kid was supposed to do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I did.
Mine was not toilets. Like I had mow the yard and
That's a big one.
laundry. I was the laundry one. Had to do the laundry,
Yeah,
which is probably why I
honestly,
love doing laundry now. But those were mine. I don't think I had to clean any appliance till basically college.
What the fuck?
I feel like
Yeah, like
knowing myself now, I feel like I never had to do chores because I hate them.
Kate,
No
Like-
no
and-
one who did chores likes doing
Well,
them.
not
now.
that, but like what I mean by that is like how do I don't know how to say that.
So wait, so going
Yeah.
to the next thing. Let's just quickly go over like let's.
okay.
We don't need the. I feel like if he says that, like the monster eating his mother should be like quick, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I feel like
so we just need to jump into the mom just being like dragged into the toilet or something.
I think we should put her in like the kitchen or doing something cutesy, and then quickly like the monster just goes in there and devour or
Love it.
something, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So let's put her. I don't know. Can you draw her like in a chair? Maybe she's just like knitting
Yeah, that's
something.
funny. Like knitting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
She's like sitting watching this little kid play video games or something, and she's just knitting in a chair. She's like, Herman, you know that's not true. But it is, because she's about to get fucking devoured by.
I like how by what are we gonna name it?
Yeah.
Oh
we-
yeah,
we
that's
really
so.
gotta
So while
think of
Brett's
that.
drawing, let's workshop what we want our toilet monster to be called, Connie.
Let's see here. If we do go 5 to 10, it could be pretty silly goofy.
Okay.
You know? Like it could be like Mr. Poosicle, like you know what I'm saying? Like something
Like the
that's
poo
goofy.
poo bandit's gonna get your ma.
Right. Like
Like,
it's gotta be like
is there
silly
any way
goofy,
we
but-
could stay away from direct references to fecal matter?
Right.
Something more. Yeah. How do
That's
we
what
stay
I'm
away
saying,
from that?
like-
Yeah. We gotta. So I'm always fan of. There's this character on Instagram. I think I may have sent you guys a few. He's like a little roll of toilet paper. That's a puppet, and every day he gives you the poop word of the day, and he's like, instead of saying you're going to take a poop, say you're going to go paint the toilet bowl. So
oh, I like drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl.
yeah, so let's.
Yeah.
What would be another reference like that we could use for the creature?
So wait, let me get this straight. This is like just this is like a one-off story. This isn't a series. This is just like this happened. Okay.
Let's see.
Draw. Well, I mean, we could also keep it simple and not think too outlandishly about names. We've actually talked to people, or not talked to people. We've mentioned to people in the past when creating your cartoons like this, don't get hung up on names and things like that. All that will come later. Just
Right.
get your idea out on paper first. So,
What does
what's
she
the
say?
first?
Oh, Bill, stop or something. Oh, Bill.
Stop saying that.
Yeah, stop saying that, Connie. What's the first name that come to your mind that you want to name this thing? We'll roll with it.
Honestly, it's just I'm struggling because now that you said like poop but not poop, I always say I fudged my Huggies, so it's like hard to stop thinking about
How
that.
about
Just, I fudged my Huggies or something.
Well,
The fudge monster or something like that. The
yeah, like
Fudging after dark or something. You know, like
well, we're looking for the monster name.
oh yeah, scary fudge.
the scary fudge
The
will
scary
eat your ma.
fudge. Ooh.
Scary fudge will eat your ma.
What about like the big fudge
That's a good one.
or
big
scary
fudge.
fudge?
The big
The
fudge.
big fudge.
Yeah.
I feel like do your chores or a monster will eat your parents comes across better than that. But was that just too many words?
Do your
Bill, stop
chores,
saying that.
or the
And
big
then-
fudge will eat your mom.
And then literally just maybe just
The next one, she's
giant,
just like being dragged away by this
oh
this
yeah, yeah.
Jabba the Hutt looking thing. It's got her in, like, it's in her mouth, or she's in its mouth, and it's like slithering away.
Yeah. Ooh.
How do I draw?
So we got
Do you know how to draw, like, goop?
while Brett's drawing, we got the recap of Reggie playing games. Bill comes in, yells, says you got to clean the toilets. Destroyed bathroom. Bill was just like holding in a 2-day poop. Just let it all out. Reggie's like, no thanks. And then Bill gives him the lesson. If you don't do your chores, the big fudge will eat your mom. Cut to mom doing sweet little mom things. Oh, Bill, stop. What did you say?
Stop saying that.
Stop saying that. And then, yes, she's being dragged away by this unspeakable horror.
Love it. I can picture, too, in the long version of it, just like up close shot of Reggie, wide-eyed, like,
You should be like,
Yeah.
Reggie, why'd you do this to me? Or something.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Reggie, the toilet.
Yeah,
Why
that's
couldn't
good.
you just clean the toilet?
Why could Reggie the toilet? Why couldn't you just clean the toilet? That's Oh yeah, Brett. This is good. Brett's got Reggie's mom in the
The big fudge. Ooh.
Yep. It's in its talons. It's giving me
That reminds me
we
of
need, what even, I don't even know what I'm doing.
no
now.
goopy. Well,
no,
yeah,
keep going.
Goopy?
Keep
more
free- you're free-
goopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like more goopy. Oh man, what was? Remember HomestarRunner.com? Anybody? That
No,
that
tell me
face
what
of
that
the big
was.
fudge reminds me of Trogdor.
What
I
it was
think that's what it was
Home
called.
Run, Home
What?
Run Funner? What are you talking
Homestar
about?
Runner.
What was
It was
this?
like a website back in the day, like in the 2001s.
Connie, I didn't get internet till 2006.
Oh, buddy.
Are you fucking
I was
kidding
on
me?
that Windows 98.
So
like
wait, you didn't do
AOL.
chores and you didn't get internet?
No, I said
What
I
did
did
you
chores.
do?
I said
did
that I
chores.
mowed the
I didn't do
yard and
chores.
had to do. I said I didn't clean appliances. Like I didn't have to clean the stove or the toilet or any of that stuff.
I polished wood. Lemon pledge. That's what I did. I remember now. The scent of lemon pledge.
I had this friend in college that I was like, did you not watch Saturday morning cartoons growing up? And he goes, no. Wood needed to be chopped. The grass needed to be mowed. It's like I didn't have the luxury of doing those things. I was busy working.
I'll be honest, I don't love this, but you know,
We're
whatever.
going with it.
We're going with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Just a blob of fudge.
Yeah, I don't dislike it.
Yeah, it's just,
So then-
there's nothing really great about it. It's just
So then here's the part of the story that we need to figure out. Reggie sees that his mom is being pulled away by this unspeakable being. Does he instantly try to save his mom? Or does he like sprint into the bathroom and start cleaning? Like where are we going from here?
Oh man, I feel like it's more interesting if he's still just like
yeah.
but like it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be the kid's story then.
No, yeah, but you got to go with your gut here. Like you're
Right.
right. It would be more interesting if he doesn't. But
Right.
what would I mean? He obviously is interested in this video game. What if the monster eventually just eats the whole house, and then it's just him in the video game, and the monster eats the video game? He's like, "What the fuck?" And then I don't know, something like
What if he was? Never mind.
no.
What if
No,
he
no,
was
go
for it.
playing? What if he was just playing a game where he was fucking cleaning toilets?
Dude,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Like he's
Cleaning toilets.
so
That's the main directive.
there is
That's good.
the show The Santa Clauses with Tim Allen on Disney.
Wow.
It's a continuation of the movies. And the Santa Claus's son is grown up and he lives in the North Pole and he gets to do all these magical Christmas things all the time. But all the time he's playing video games. And Tim Allen's like, I wish that he would be more involved in the Santa Claus aspect of things, but he's just always playing video games. And then later on, something happens where his video game falls out of his hands and like Tim Allen picks it up. And he's just, the video game is him doing like regular human chores, like taking out the trash and like mowing the yard. Like that's the video games that he's playing, because those are the things that he actually wants to do.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be at the North Pole. He wants to be living a regular life.
So this is perfect. Reggie is playing a video game where
Yeah, he's just cleaning toilets.
he's just cleaning toilets. But now we have to get Reggie. How do we, after Brett draws this scene of the toilet being cleaned, how do we get our hero to actually clean the toilet in order to save his mom?
I mean, I feel like it would just have to be like he notices it. Like, how do we get his attention on it?
Keeping it in a simplistic form,
Right.
because we're pushing on time here.
Yeah.
Reggie just is going to look up and see that his mom, his precious mommy, who he loves so much, is being dragged away, and he races to be the hero.
Right. I like that. And then the end just shows him.
This main character had no fucking personality
It
whatsoever.
doesn't matter. It's all about the plot.
It's a kid's story.
Well, we're fucking terrible at kid stories then, if that's the case.
Dude, this is going to sell. This is going to sell. Do your chores. Do your chores, Derek.
Reggie.
Well, I'm just thinking of like for licensing purposes and books. Kids like things to rhyme. Do your chores.
True.
No, it would be do your chores, Charlie, or something like that. So he's gonna obviously see mommy taken away. So I guess here's the thing. To make this more of our type of cartoon, is he going to slice the monster open with the toilet brush, or is he going to clean the toilet?
I feel like you should clean the toilet. And like you just see this like we don't have to show that now, but I picture this like battle where like
Well, what if he somehow gets the sludge monster into the toilet, and then he used the scrubbing brush to shove him down there, but while doing this, he's cleaning the toilet, you know?
Do it. Love
Yeah.
it. Love it.
But what we're missing though is his reason for stopping playing this video game and going to the toilet to do that, you know?
He's seeing his mommy getting dragged away. He's like, "Oh no, mom."
You know, I think, though, maybe he does, like, maybe it gets destroyed. Like, maybe he needs that hard of a distraction. Like, some fudge drops off the big fudge and just, like, ruins the TV game situation. And then he finally sees what's in front of him.
That could work. Or as the mom's being dragged away, she, like, grabs the power cord.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's perfect.
Pulls it out of the...
That is perfect.
Did Bill ever do something like that to you? He just pulls the cord out of the...
You know,
That house would have rioted, lit on fire.
I know a family that has turned off the internet on their kids.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Like mid-game.
That's a good one.
Youchie.
I think my new thing is going to be going to people's houses and unplugging their router and then hiding the router from them.
What?
How cool would
That's
that
maniacal.
be? Or kind of like that.
Diabolical.
Who told the joke where he was? Oh, it was John. I think it was John Mulaney, right? Where he says that he had a friend growing up who would go and steal family photos from people's houses. And then one day, John Mulaney said he took him into a closet, a secret room, and he just had all the photos that he'd ever stolen in life just littering the room.
That's hilarious.
That's fucked up,
It is.
but hilarious at the same time. Look at that shit-eating grin. Fucking Reggie.
he's pissed now. Mom.
He is pissed.
Oh my gosh.
This is static television.
Yeah.
Static.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And then the next scene, he's just shoving that monster in. My God, he looks terrifying. Cartoon cookbooks. Sometimes they work out.
It still feels like an adult cartoon for kids, or kids cartoon for adults. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to imagine a world in which a kid would see this. Would it be just like a quick little short? When would a
Maybe.
kid see this?
I mean, in one of those flip books, it's like 6 pages long. That's like everyone poops, and then it just goes through
yeah.
showing all these animals taking shits.
Grabs the toilet brush.
Turns into this like superhero buff dude and just like starts stabbing the toilet monster.
You know, Nick, I actually just got a game called Doggy Doo. I'd like to play it with you.
What?
It was a gift from a client. You feed a dog and then it poops, and the person who gets the most poops wins.
That's kind of cool. Is it like a card game?
No, it's you feed a dog slime and it farts it out. Like, it is absolutely disgusting. The sounds that it makes are just so violently crude. I've played it with a few kids and they're all like, "This is disgusting."
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down to play.
It's like you only need to play once, but it's worth the one time.
It sounds great. I mean, anything to make a buck these days, am I right? What are we drawing here, Brett? What do we got?
Yeah, what do we got going on?
Is this the monster being shoved down into the toilet? Mm-hmm. Love it. This is we're getting to the climax of our cartoon. Connie, why don't you give us a recap? Where are we going?
From the beginning?
From the beginning. Just run through it one last time.
We got Reggie. He's playing his PlayStation. Dad comes in, full of Chicago accent. "Get in there and clean that toilet." Toilet? Disgusting. Reggie's like, "Yeah, thanks." Doesn't care. No, not a care in the world. Dad's like, "Well, a monster is going to eat your mom." Mom totally also doesn't care for some reason. Don't say that. Gets eaten by the big Fudge. Pulls out Reggie's cord. He is furious, realizes he needs to clean this toilet because finally he has realized that he needs to clean the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, and mind you, he's been playing a game where he cleans toilets the entire time.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Connie. Thank you so much for that.
Anytime.
This is probably the second to last final scene in today's cookbook. Again, if you've watched any of these and you enjoy, please like. That goes a lot to helping us. And check out the Patreon at patreon.com/wearethetelevision. There you can find all sorts of exclusive content, music, animatics, cartoons, behind the scenes pod episode things. It's great. Check it out. You can buy a mug, sweet Toon Talk TV mug. But yeah, now we got Reggie. He got a 6-pack. He's buff.
Yeah.
He's huge. Yeah, he's ripped. He's giving that big Fudge the biz.
I love it.
He has saved his mom. He has done his chores. He cleaned the toilet.
This character was kind of a dud, huh?
Listen, if
He
you
was
ever
one-dimensional.
want to come up with a
One-dimensional.
stinker, invite me on the
No.
show, you know?
No. I think
I'm just being
I think we just need to
self-deprecating.
get better with kids writing because it's
Yeah.
kind of hard, you know.
It is. It's very challenging. But then that's
It
what we
really
do here.
is.
We push. We get outside our comfort zone and we try to do things that we wouldn't really do in our natural cartoon creation process.
This honestly, for me, feels more 8 to 12-year-old boy.
Okay, 8 to 12.
Yeah, 8 to 12.
That's good. That's good.
Very stinky Captain Underpants, dog man
need a-
kind of.
Wait, we need a.
It would be like a graphic novel for kids.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
And then we need we'll finish it off with a sparkly clean toilet.
Yeah.
And mom in the background covered in goo. I mean, you don't have to draw that. I'm just, throwing that out there.
A sparkly throne. How Brett used to leave them.
He had to.
Dude, beautiful.
Oh, that is
Brett,
such a nice sparkle.
I bet you were the best toilet cleaner this side of the
I
Mississippi,
wasn't.
dude.
All right.
You half-assed a lot of projects.
Well, if there were shitty projects, yeah, I half-assed it.
That's a beautiful toilet.
That is a good one. There we have it. The last
That's
scene.
fantastic.
This fantastically clean toilet by our boy Reggie. And mom covered in goop from her husband's massive grumper. Good job, son. Love it. Love it. She's giving it a thumbs up.
Nice work. 10
Remember,
more minutes of PlayStation.
all you got to do is put your idea down on paper or whatever you're using. You can always go back and fill in later.
She has no legs this time. It's just
As they
kinda
would
like-
say, shit out the idea first and then play around in it later.
I love it. Shit it out.
Shit it out. Love you, Reggie.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And we love you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Again,
Thank you,
like,
Connie.
subscribe.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Connie, thank you for being here. And
course.
we will catch you guys on the next one.
When I expiring, I just wanna belong to you. Come and find me, come and make me yours. I know you want it, I know you wanna make me an honest girl. Come and find me, come and make me yours. I know you want it, I know you wanna make me an honest girl.
The early television.